He was like a gorilla, going from bar to bar with his hands. He had this unbelievable power. He was like a monkey.
Arnold calls me like I'm a monkey, like a gorilla. You know, gorillas are very strong.
He wasn't the biggest guy on stage, but the moment you looked at Franco Columbu, one word came to mind: strength.
He had this unusual strength.
From head to toe, his physique screamed power. Every muscle, every movement, built for raw performance. Pound for pound, Franco was one of the strongest men to ever walk the bodybuilding stage.
And these unusual abilities, like who would just hang upside down on his toes on a chin-up bar? I could never hold myself with my toes. He did.
Here he is, hanging from a chin-up bar by his toes, pressing a barbell on his chest. Tell me, who else could even think of doing that? At just 185 pounds, he was outlifting almost every bodybuilder of his time. Even Arnold couldn't match Franco's strength.
No one could figure it out. Well, Franco was basically half animal, half human. Think about it. Guy lifted like 750 pounds deadlift, and he weighed like 180 pounds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Crazy.
And doing like with 100-pound lateral raises and stuff like that, that I used for dumbbell presses. Barely could do that with 100 pounds. And he would do lateral raises. I mean, it's just crazy, crazy strength.
This man was on another level of strength. Franco could bend steel bars with his mouth, then blow up hot water bottles until they exploded. That's over 600 pounds of pressure bursting in under a minute.
That takes 600 pounds of pressure. It's gonna pop.
He once lifted a car like it was nothing. You can even see it in pumping iron. He deadlifted cars in powerlifting competitions just to prove how far his strength could go. Inside the gym, he was unmatched, benching 525 pounds, squatting 655, and deadlifting a massive 750 pounds. Franco was born in a small village in Sardinia, Italy. A place where life was simple but tough.
And I grew up in the mountains, right in the center, without even knowing that I'm not even Italian, because Sardinia is their own identity.
As a kid, Franco Columbu was small in size but strong in spirit.
When I grew up at age 14, 15, 16, I kept lifting rocks and stone. I did some labor work, take granite stones and bring up to the building.
While other kids played, he was out lifting rocks, carrying logs, and boxing in the streets.
When I was take granite stones and bring up to the building in an Olympic lifting competition. Then I won that one.
And the way he grew up was kind of like also very primitive. Out in the farm, and it was like on a ranch, and he had to go and take the sheep up to the mountains, and he had to figure out himself how to go and feed himself while he's up there for a few days. So he had to kill animals and do all kinds of live like a really primitive kind of a thing. And so it was like all kind of very strange, but it made him kind of like a person that had no fear of anything.
I went to a boxing association, and I ended up doing boxing for 2 or 3 years.
When I first started doing a sport, my mother used to scream at me and she used to say, "You don't want to work, you're just trying to punch people, trying to make a living without working," and she was very much against that.
Hard work wasn't a choice, or it was a way of life. And from those rugged beginnings, a legend was quietly being built. Everyone remembers Franco for his physique, But that was only one part of who he was. His life was packed with achievements that went far beyond bodybuilding. He was a competitive strongman and a skilled weightlifter, an amateur boxing champion, an actor who appeared in countless films, a doctor, an author, and a personal trainer. The man who helped Sylvester Stallone get shredded for his role as Rambo.
Franco was a little guy, but powerful and just thick.
I'm the strongest bodybuilder I ever lived, I think.
But there's no one here in America I can guarantee you that it's like Franco. I say he can outlift anybody, he can outpose anyone.
I remember on the T-bar, there was a picture of you doing the T-bar. It must have 10 plates on it, 10 45s on it, maybe more.
Yes, yes.
That's a lot of
I
weight.
used to fill it up at the end, yeah.
You were extremely strong. I mean, beyond anybody else.
Frank and I, we were just saying, hey, we're from Europe. We're not one of those lazy fucks, that just want to hang around and do nothing. I said, let's get our act together and just let's educate ourselves. Let's go to college, educate ourselves. So Franco loved, of course, chiropractic and medical stuff. So he went to chiropractic college. And Franco, of course, was a bricklayer and a masonry worker and cement worker and stone worker from Italy.
And he must hold it there for 2 seconds. Now he will try to get it up over his head. Those neck muscles and he can't make it.
Franco Columbu, the premier bodybuilder in the world under 200 pounds.
Only heavy training makes a guy win Mr. Olympia. There is no way out. Training with heavy weights and building up to a heavy weight too. You can start light and build it up. The last set we used to always try. I want to do 1 or 2 reps. Like I tried 500 in bench press. When I did it, I said, let me see if I can do 2 reps. And I did 1.5 reps. And put the chalk on my hands and feel like I can lift anything with his hands. To do my deadlift, no straps.
When he was pulling those massive deadlifts, he didn't use straps, just raw grip and power. Here you can see, he is lifting 700 pounds barehanded. That's insane strength.
And now I will be competing in the Mr. Olympia with Arnold. Of course, I think I'm going to win. I have more definition and I'm more muscular. But Arnold's taller than me and that can be one advantage for him. I think I can show the best out there. The only problem is now is made of the judge's opinion too. You never really know what is going to happen.
Franco competed at the 1975 Mr. Olympia, where he faced a fierce battle against some of the best in the world. And he walked away with the lightweight title.
What a monster. Oh my God.
Those guys are like animals, man.
Rules of the Mr. Olympia contest. First to be judged is the under 200 pound class.
Of the 1975 Mr. Olympia, under 200 pounds, from the United States of America, via Italy, Franco Columbu!
On the other side, Arnold claimed the heavyweight title that same night.
The heavyweight, over 200 pounds.
It was an epic battle between Arnold Schwarzenegger, Serge Nubret, and Lou Ferrigno. But in the end, Arnold rose above them all and claimed the heavyweight title. Then came the final showdown. Arnold versus Franco for the overall crown. In the end, Arnold took the win, narrowly beating his close friend and training partner.
1975 overall Mr. Olympia. The one and only greatest Arnold Schwarzenegger.